So what we're going to make today is we're going to make those Oreo balls that everybody's talking about on the internet. And I have a package of Oreos here, and I have these chocolate molding chips, and I have cream cheese. It is the light version, and it's one pack, about 8 ounces. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the Oreo cookies, and we're going to break them up into a bowl because they'll be easier to, put into the blender to chop up if they're broken up. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to break them up about maybe the whole package, about 36 or so is in a package, I think. And then I'm going to show you how to use your blender and chop them up. So I'm just going to fast forward until these are broke up, and so we're at the next step. So I'm going to use my blender to chop up the Oreos, and as you can see, I have the package now broke up in a ball. So my blender has this part where you open it up in the top, and most blenders do have this feature, and you can just drop things down here, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to drop some Oreos down. Now, you never want to run your blender more than 2 minutes at a time, as it will burn it out. They only have like so much they can handle at a time, and anything longer than 2 minutes is definitely Now you do want these to be fine little, you want them to be crumbs for sure. So I'm going to continue to do this. I have about half a bowl left, and I'm going to fast forward to the next step. So when it's done being chopped up, this is what it'll look like, and as you can see, it's very, very tiny crumbs. So we're going to put that in a bowl, and then we're going to get to the next step. So now that it's in the bowl, this is what it looks like. And we're going to take the cream cheese and we're going to mix it in with it. And we're going to mix it until it's blended together. So just going to grab that and then we'll mix it together. So we're going to add in the cream cheese now. And we're going to mix it up and blend it together. Now you are going to use the whole pack if it's an 8-ounce pack, especially if you used a whole box of Oreos. So I'm just going to take my spatula and mix that up. Then I'm going to fast forward to where it's mixed together and show you what it looks like. So this is what it will look like once you have the cream cheese and the Oreo crumbs blended together. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take it and we're going to roll 1-inch balls. And we're going to put them on a cookie sheet lined with wax paper. That's a very important step because if we don't use the wax paper, it's going to be really hard for them to get off the cookie sheet. So I'm going to roll out the dough, and I'm going to skip forward to where I have them all done and show you the next step. And so these are what they're going to look like when you have roll out the whole dough. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take them and you're going to put them in the freezer for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to do that right now, and I'm going to fast forward to when they're coming out of the freezer after the 10 minutes. So what we're going to do here is we're going to melt the chocolate coating before we can cover the balls with the chocolate cover. So you're going to do that in a saucepan, and it's not going to take very much heat or very long to melt. As you can see, they're already starting to melt. So I'm going to fast forward to where it's melted and show you what to do next. So once the chocolate's done, it'll look like this. And we're just going to take the ball, which is right there, and we're just going to dip it into the chocolate. And then we're going to take it off the heat, or I'm actually going to use a toothpick. And so here is the end result. As you can see, the chocolate's already starting to set, so it's pretty good. They turned out really good. I'm really impressed. So you just roll them into the chocolate coating and then put them back on the cookie sheet, and now we're going to put them in the fridge for about an hour or so, let them set, and hope you enjoy.